Hi guys, Jeff Challen here.
Hi guys, also Jeff Challen here, and welcome to our app.
It's called TrumpCat, and you'll see why in just a sec.
Hey there, it's Jeff Challen again. Let's take a look at TrumpCat. So first, we're going to tap on this beautiful logo. TrumpCat launches into this well-crafted interface where we proceed to use this numpad to enter the phone number of our target recipient, which is to say the other Jeff. Now all we have to do is hit send, and as soon as we do that, well, the other Jeff will have two truly beautiful SMS messages soon to arrive. And as you can see, the send message text view changes over the course of this process. Now it's interesting to note that if I were to say put an incorrect phone number in, like such, obviously false, TrumpCat is smart enough to tell me so and prompt me to re-enter it.
Whoa, look, a message. Huh. Wow, this is pretty crazy, Jeff. I can't believe I got it. Now that you've seen how our app works, let's dig into the process of creating the app.
To prevent any boredom that may ensue at the following descriptions, we've compiled a slideshow of completely ordinary cats that definitely bear no resemblance whatsoever to any person of note. Please enjoy.
We had a couple ideas going into this project. One idea we had consisted of a soundboard that would possibly send Alex Jones audio clips. Additionally, we considered creating a music recommender which would take a picture of something and would recommend a song based on the contents of the image. We also considered creating an app that would text inspirational quotes to any contact of choice, as well as an app to send cat pictures to any contact of choice. Ultimately, we ended up combining some of our brainstorming ideas and went with an app that sent a random Trump quote retrieved from a web API with a random cute cat picture retrieved from a different web API.
From a technical perspective, in terms of what our code does, there's a couple of steps. First, after the send button is hit, the app first verifies that the phone number that was entered looks reasonable. Assuming this is the case, it then uses Volley to send an asynchronous request to both of the web APIs, the random cat image one and the Trump tweet one. Once the app receives a response from both of these, this response is parsed and processed into information that can be integrated into the SMS that is sent via the Android SDK to the previously specified phone number. Throughout this, a text view under the button is used to keep the user up to date with the current status of the app.
In terms of how we divvied up the work, I worked on the API call aspects of the app and touched up the UI's design.
While I created the initial UI and worked on the messaging aspects of the app.
We encountered a couple of issues as we created this project. We had issues with Volley being asynchronous. Our initial handling of the API call meant that we tried to parse the JSON response before the app actually had a response to parse. Thus, we could not send the desired message. We dealt with this by restructuring the app by having the parsing only execute once the response was retrieved.
We also encountered an issue while attempting to implement MMS, which is the multimedia variant of text messaging that enables you to send pictures. The built-in Android function still does not entirely make sense to us this day and does not actually have an option to send the message to a specified phone number. We couldn't actually solve this problem, so we ran away from it altogether and just used plain text SMS and sent a link to the cat picture instead of the picture itself.
As for how we collaborated throughout the app building process, we utilized pair programming strategies and used Git for version control. Mostly, I served as the observing programmer / Googler-in-chief, and Jeff here served as the executive programmer.
Regarding ideas for future work, we have two in particular. First, we'd like to implement a contact selector on the side of the phone number input box to simplify the process of selecting a target for our beautiful payload. We also would like to implement MMS sending through the app instead of having to send a text message with just the link to the picture.
This has been Jeff Challen.
And Jeff Challen. Thanks for watching.